Hello, first graders, welcome back. Today is assignment number 3, and today will be the last day working with our book Blackout by John Rocco. If you don't remember what it looks like, we'll look at it one more time. This is Blackout by John Rocco. You should have read it, and you are more than welcome to listen to the story as many times as you would like. Until next week, we'll be putting on 2 new books. So today, on this form, what you're going to be doing for assignment number 3 is thinking about connections to the story, connections to Blackout. Now, in Blackout, what happens is that the family and the whole entire city lose power. And when they lose power, that means that their TVs don't work, their chargers don't work for their phones, their lights don't work, their hairdryer won't plug in and work. All of these different things they cannot use that they usually watch. They can't watch TV, they can't do all of these things that they usually do that are normal. So what they do is they spend time as a family, and today what we're going to do is we're going to be thinking about one or more things that we ourselves, you the student, can connect back to the book. And so let me read you the directions. It says, today we're going to do one more task connected to our book Blackout by John Rocco, thinking about how we would feel if all of our power went out. How did the characters feel? Do you feel the same way the character would feel? Do you ever feel the same ways right now during our social distancing at home? Think about the social distancing that's happening right now. Remember, we said social distancing is where we're staying away from people to keep them safe and healthy. How are you coping or handling the distance from places that you love and friends you care about? It can be hard not to be at school, and it can be hard not to be somewhere where we usually get to spend a lot of time. And I'm sure you're wishing that you could go to places like a trampoline park or the movie theater or your favorite store to buy a new toy. And all of these places are closed. And I'm very sad about school not being in session anymore. I can't get to see your faces every day. But the great thing is that we're doing our learning here, and we can still continue to learn. And so what we're going to think about is how we have been dealing with that. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each question and part of the form. Make sure that as I'm talking, you can scroll through and answer, and you can pause my talking anytime that you'd like to, so that way you can take your time on your writing. Okay, make sure you write as much as you can. You can always tell us more than what is there. We just want to see what your thinking is. Okay, so here we go. The first thing that you're going to do is put your name into the form. Remember, we need to know who you are and who to give credit to for the work. And then you're going to select your teacher, Miss Garner, Miss Smith, or Miss Schmidt. All right, and let's get started with the first question. The first question says, how have you been feeling about not going to school? Why? So it says, write and respond. I am feeling blank because blank. An example might be, I am feeling sad because I can't see my best friend. That's an example. Okay, and you'll type that into the box. You'll type your answer, not Miss Garner's answer, but your answer. Okay? The second question says, sometimes we feel worried. What are things you worry about? Write and respond. I feel worried when, and so you're going to think about a time when you have felt worried, and that means that you don't like what's going on or that you have a lot of questions. I feel worried about getting sick. That could be something you worry about. Or I feel worried that I'm not going to have sugar. Or I'm not going to have my favorite ice cream. That's something you might worry about. Okay, and then you'll type that into the box as you're thinking. The next question. Sometimes we feel scared. What are things that scare you? Write and respond. I feel scared when blank. Or you can write a story about a time that you were scared. Again, you'll click the box and you'll type your answer in. The next question says, what is something that makes you happy during social distancing? write and respond. I feel happy when. And so right now, we're spending a lot of time at home. What's something that you do that makes you feel happy? And so you'll use the sentence frame, I feel happy when, and you'll tell something. Okay, make sure you type that into the box. The next question says, write and respond. Something I like to do to stay busy is blank. I like this because. So remember, busy means you're doing something. Busy means that you're not just sitting still and just doing nothing on the couch. Busy means you're doing something. You could be doing a puzzle. You could be playing cards. You could be doing schoolwork. You could be reading a book. Any of these things could be things that keep you busy. And I want you to choose something that you like, and then you're going to tell why you like that thing you chose, okay? Something I like to do is blank. I like this because blank. Now, I'm going to use an example of my dog. Something I like to do to stay busy is walk my dog. I like this because I get fresh air. Okay, that's my example, and I would type that into the box. Okay, and then the next question is, one second. Here we go. Write and respond. I miss blank because blank. So this part, you get to think about somebody that you miss, or something that you miss and why you miss it. So it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a place, or it could be a thing. What you miss during this time of social distancing. A lot has changed, and a lot is different from what you're used to. So I want you to think about, I miss blank because blank. My example that I would type into the box is, I miss my class because I love teaching. That is what I love to do, and that's my job, and I love doing it, and I'm so happy that I get to see you here every day. It's a little bit different because I don't get to see your faces every single day, but I still get the opportunity to teach you, and I'm very, very happy about that. So once you have finished typing your answer, then you will have finished all of the questions. I believe there are 5 total. Once you finish typing all 5 questions, you may click submit. Make sure you click submit, or we cannot see what you've done. Okay? And then after you've submitted, that means that you are done with your reading assignments for the week. So round of applause for you. Thank you for finishing all of your work. And I am excited to get started with week number 2 on Monday next week. Thanks, boys and girls. Keep working hard.